Hey everybody, Norman here, better known to many of you as His Nibs. And what is it? I think it's about 12:30 in the morning, Sunday morning, which is a strange time to go live, but I figure if there's any value in this, I can rebroadcast it later. As the 20th anniversary sale ended the end of July, I thought it was time to take a little break and do a live video about something a little more fun, I hope. A couple of people kept asking me what was on the fireplace mantle behind me in some of my recent videos. So rather than do a always popular look at one's desk, because mine is full of crap, important papers, I thought I'd do a quick rendition of the mantelpiece bric-a-brac, collectible items that I have there. Hope you enjoy. If that doesn't sound interesting to you, check out now. Alright, I gotta switch this. And this is always fun, because on this little iPod Touch, the buttons never seem to work right. Come on. There we go. Okay. So let me go to landscape mode. First of all, this is one of my father's paintings that he did many years ago. He used a system of something called hydrocal, almost like a cement, to do some of his painting artwork. So it's kind of hard to see, but these are actually all three-dimensional. Maybe you can see the difference in my index and middle finger as far as depth is concerned. And sorry that I keep putting my hand near the microphone, so that may have not been picked up. So what I was saying is, this is one of my father's paintings, and he used a three-dimensional technique with a plaster-like substance called hydrocal. So as we move to the actual mantle, here's my dust collector. I moved a few things before this video, and my God, you can see the result. This was my NASA astronaut that I got around the time of Apollo 11. It's a piggy bank. Next to him is a Xi'an warrior from China. This little thing is very old. This was my grandmother's, and it's a cat teaching her kittens how to read. This is my father's mother. So this is probably, I'd say at least 80 years old. Pretty neat. Now you see a picture of a eagle there, but I assure you that I am a Giants fan all the way, just like this picture. And then I started at a dollar store collecting these little dollar desk tableaus, which are kind of fun. There's another one. This, which needs to be repositioned, was my father's medals from World War II, something he never cared about. He didn't have them. After his death almost 30 years ago, I contacted the U.S. Army and had them send out duplicates of these service medals. And initially it had this photograph in the center, which I have to reattach. I just scanned it to somebody let me switch hands because my position, that hand is shaking. And my father is on the right. And who his buddy is, I have no idea. There's a really neat shop here in Pennsylvania that sells all tin toys and robots. I could have spent a fortune there, but just got one item. Pretty neat. This was from the Jimmy Stewart Museum in his from his hometown in Indiana, Pennsylvania. And if I can open it one-handed, it's a little ballpoint with the museum burned into the wood. He was always my favorite 30s and 40s actor. I know I'm not alone in that. This is one of the Jaguars that I acquired, still awaiting the full-size version. Actually, it was a gift from a friend. That's a model of a Chrysler Atlantica, which was made about 15 years ago. They only made about 1,000. Just a really classic look. I wish they had made more. There's another shop in Pennsylvania off the Lincoln Highway where all the proprietor sells is elephant items, from something that small to almost life-size. This is that Red Hat women's group, and I'm creating a shadow, I see. And I don't think I can open this one-handed. I just got it because I like the colors. And it came with all of that dust. Here's a globe pencil sharpener. I don't use pencils, but if I ever need one sharpened, I've got that at hand. Here's my little tiny table tennis table, and in here are racket and balls, just so I can keep in practice. That's a crown, plastic crown I thought would work for his nibs and didn't. Here's an article from Pen World 10 years ago about his nibs and moi, and I'm wearing exactly the same damn shirt as I am tonight. I do have more than one. Stuff on the floor, so let me see if I can get over to the other side of the mantle, if any of you are still awake. Let's see, this was my gold medal for winning the Victory Games, or the National Disabled competition. This would have been back in '92 in table tennis. And this got me on the Paralympic team to compete in Barcelona. I had previously been national disabled champion in '88 and competed in Seoul, Korea. And this was a clock that one of my Chinese table tennis coaches gave me. It was either for engagement or a wedding present, I don't quite recall. And the time is not accurate. I think it's off by an hour. I can't quite get over here. This is some business award from New Jersey when I lived there. Jaguar that my father gave me, because it was really the XKE that I always wanted. It's about 10 inches long. That's about the closest I've ever come. Another Chrysler Atlantica. Guy that looks like me. And a couple of certificates and proclamations when I was for my county and town and state when I was competing in table tennis. Now let me see if I can go back, oh my god, and switch this way, and you can see it's exactly that same damn shirt that I was wearing for that article 10 years ago. Well, I hope this was of great value and enlightenment to all of you. And stop asking for these stupid videos. Just kidding. Thanks much. Hope you're all doing well.